My name is Jack Henry, and I used to get zero attention from women. Then I spent years studying dating psychology and creating frameworks to make dating a science. I achieved dating success, I helped some of my friends achieve dating success, and now I'm helping guys online through videos like these and one-on-one coaching. Today we're going to be breaking down one of my clients named David to learn from his mistakes. I'm going to start by doing a quick overview of David and his problems. Then I'm going to audit his attraction trait index, which I'll explain later what that is. Then I'm going to diagnose his biggest bottlenecks, and then create tasks to fix those bottlenecks. David's a very driven man. He has a lot of achievements under his belt, and I think he's going to have a bright future ahead of him financial wise. Where he's not successful is with women. He's got kind of lucky a couple times over the years, but it never really went anywhere. He never was able to progress it to the point of losing his virginity or getting a girlfriend. A week after I started coaching David, our mutual friend hosted a party, and we both ended up there. There was a group of girls hanging out on the couch area, and I had known every single one of them from before, so I went over and chatted them up for a decent amount of time. Because I'd talked to these girls enough times in the past, they were happy to talk to me. Now, later in the party, David walked past and saw I was getting all this attention from these girls, and then he tried flirting with a couple of the girls. It was Halloween, so they all had costumes on, and he'd go up to one of them and be like, I don't even know what your costume is. And then the girl would do like a forced laugh, like, right? Like he's trying to flirt. I get what he's doing. He's not honestly that bad with that. But the girl doesn't have any reason to want to talk to him. So he ended up coming over to me saying, wow, you're raising up these girls so well, something like that. And then he was like, okay, I'm going to go get pizza. I failed. None of these girls want to talk to me. They're ignoring me like usual, like all girls do. So I'm just going to go get pizza. You should come with me. And I was like, no, I'm going to stay. I'm having fun talking to these people. And then like 10 minutes later, I realized I was tired. I had to wake up early anyway. I went home. The next time I saw David was at our next one-on-one coaching meeting. He said that he heard from our mutual friend that I didn't end up getting with any of these women and that I failed and he felt bad for me. And that's when I realized he's got a completely messed up mindset around all this. See, David had never spoken to these women before. He has no female network in general. So if he's going to talk to a girl, it has to be the first time he's ever talked to them. And he's also got a scarcity mindset around having sex with people. He really wants to have sex with a girl if he's talking to her. And girls can tell. They always can tell if you're trying to get with them. So from a girl's perspective, this random dude comes up to her. He's not this amazing looking guy. He's not amazingly confident. And he's just saying words to try to get into her pants. So they ignored him. I'm going to do the attraction trait index audit. So what this is it's all the traits that make a guy attractive. His cleanliness could definitely be better. I'll give him a 6 there. His skin and his hair, 7. His style and his physique, I'd give both those 6s. They're fine. His posture, he's got good posture. I'll give him an 8. His warmth calibration, this is the first sucky one. I'm going to give him a 4 here. I mean, he's fine with guys, but he doesn't know how to match the tone with girls, and he kind of just negatively impacts the vibe. Honestly, I've seen him around some other guys, and they don't really mess with him either. I like him because he's driven, and I'm a driven guy too. But I could definitely see why the average person doesn't really like talking to him. By the way, his real name isn't David, so I'm not doxing him. His flirting skills, I'd put them at a 6. His vocal tonality and his eye contact, I'd give him 8s for both those. He's definitely got that down. Same with his self-image, another 8. All the achievement he has in life definitely impacts his confidence. His leader energy, I'd give him a 6 there. His standards, I'd put them at a 7, like they could be better, but not really something we need to work on. His reputation, another bad one. I'm putting that at a 4. His lifestyle stability, 5. His emotion control, I give him another 5 there. Well, that concludes the audit. Now I'm gonna move into the bottlenecks. Now there's other things he can work on, but I think the biggest issue with his dating goals is him not having a female network. But there's multiple things that are all bottlenecking his female network, and I hinted at some of them earlier. Now I want to add a little bit more detail to what I noticed when he was at the party trying to flirt with these girls. When he first came over, he had the center of attention on him. And not all these girls were attractive. But where he messed up, and a very common thing, is him trying to flirt with the hot girls and completely ignoring the ugly ones. And when you do that, which like I said, it's a common mistake, it just reinforces their beliefs that you're just over here to get into their pants. So where this is a problem is with signal balance. You're balancing the signals that you're sending out to the group so that it's not just all concentrated on, I'm trying to get with y'all. And his second bottleneck is value output. So even if he manages to show that he's not only talking to these girls to get with them, he still has to actually add value to the interaction. This guy comes over and it's like, what do you want? Why are you here? Like what? Like they're gonna give him a chance, but if he fails to provide value to the interaction, then it's like, what, you're wasting our time. I gotta be honest, I could have helped him out more here, but I hadn't officially started coaching him yet. I had just met him a week ago and I was really just formalizing my program here. But so how could he provide more value? Well, I think the problem here was that he doesn't have good warmth calibration with women. Usually you just have to raise the vibe. And if you're not matching the vibe, you can't really do that. And the last bottleneck here, it's a simple one. He just didn't have rapport. Rapport is trust and familiarity you have with someone. And he doesn't have this with these girls. And that's the main difference between why I was able to talk to them for an hour and why he couldn't even get to talk to them for more than 5 seconds. You don't just go up and try to get with this girl right away. Maybe if you're a god at cold approach or super hot, then it's fine. It's about compounding value. Now I'm gonna create 3 tasks for him to complete. The first task is gonna work on his signal balance issue. I'm gonna have him practice when he's in group situations, talking to everybody. When he's in a situation like this party again, he's gonna have to make sure that he talks to all the girls, even if they're not attractive. Not only is this gonna help you get more women, but also you're giving the unattractive girls a better night. Because inclusivity is the right thing to do. I'm just joking. Well, I mean, I'm not joking, but like, you know what I mean. Now to help his warmth calibration, I'm gonna have him practice matching the vibe of groups. This is one where he could probably get 100% of his practice through male friend groups. Be aware of what is the vibe of the group and how can you match it. Like, are they relaxed and kind of quiet? Or are they loud and talking fast and moving a lot? And the last step is gonna be building his rapport. I have a whole video maximizing this that I just threw up in the corner. But basically what I mean by building rapport for David is that when he gets these opportunities to talk to these girls, go for it, and then practice these other skills and don't just try to get with them. Because as I talked about in that video I made, there's this crazy trust effect built by knowing a lot of girls that you're just friends with, and they put you onto their friends, and those friends put you onto other friends, platonically and romantically. So see these girls more and try to get with them less. I hope you got some value out of this. Subscribe if you want to see more of this exact type of format. And if you want me to do a video on something, comment down below. Also, heads up, I'm going to start doing this type of video, but on my audience. So if you send a video of you talking about your situation, or just send me a few paragraphs, I'll break you down and do this for free in a video. I make a new one of these videos every day, and I'll see you in the next one.